Schools all across Central Texas are continuing their dive into the digital world, asking students to bring their own technology to class.
Dripping Springs ISD is the latest, rolling out a program this fall. KXAN's Josh Hinkle explains how the district is trying to calm parents' concerns about the privacy and safety of students.
And then add a new shortcut.
Technology is quickly becoming the new way to teach at Dripping Springs ISD.
We'll set up an area for you to decide.
Marissa Vickery is training elementary instructors how to implement these items into their lesson plans. iPads, laptops, smartphones, digital devices the district wants students to have on their back-to-school list.
It's tools that they're going to need to carry them through college, and might as well learn it now.
But the district is learning some parents have concerns about the privacy and safety of their children going online while in school.
Kids have been bringing these devices to school the last several years, and they have been accessing their own cellular network. So we don't have any control or any way of knowing what they're accessing.
They can figure out this technology sometimes better than we can, and I work in IT.
Martin Garza has a 5th grader and took the district up on its offer to sit in these seminars to find out how teachers will tackle those problems.
They're going to get the kids to use a dedicated Wi-Fi network, so it'll have all the filters in place that probably many of those same kids don't have at home.
Students with digital devices will still have access to their own networks, but the district says at least this way
we can monitor it much more closely, help prevent those things from happening.
Teachers will also be able to restrict what students see on the school's network, something Vickery, a teacher and a mom, says gives her more confidence in the classroom.
I have a 2nd grader and a 4th grader, and for me to fully understand and to be responsible with them and to teach them to be digitally responsible, I need to know what's happening.
Bottom line, it's a learning process, one the district says could take a few years to implement fully, so practice makes perfect. So beyond today's training, there will be another day of training and then a Meet the Teacher night where parents can ask all the questions they want ahead of school starting next Monday. In Dripping Springs, Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.
And the district says families that cannot afford some of these costly devices shouldn't worry. The schools have some items available to use while on campus, and many of the exercises will be in groups to share the devices. But if your child does bring something to school, it's up to them to make sure it's not stolen or lost.
So what about other school districts? Ames ISD in West Austin supplies students from kindergarten through 12th grade with iPads. Students in Round Rock and Leander are encouraged to bring their own devices. In Leander, district officials split the rules into 3 categories. Students are allowed to use their devices for taking notes, reading, recording lectures, and checking email and text messages. If their teachers approve, they can listen to music, check social media, and write and send text messages. However, students are never allowed to play games or watch movies or use their phones during exams.